in attendance tonight. Set now for the matchup we spoke of Ultimate Fighter winners, as Season 2 Ultimate Fighter Dzho Stivenson faces Season 6 winner Mac Dancig. When veteran lightweights Mac Dancig and Dzho Stivenson meet tonight, it will be only the 4th time in history that 2 Ultimate Fighter winners have exchanged blows in the octagon. And given their styles and the high stakes, it just may be the most memorable.
You're going to see me putting a beating down on Mac Dancig. You're going to see me finish it, because I don't want to see anything go to decision.
If he fights with any kind of intensity and he brings it, he's going to get finished. He's going to leave an opening that I can capitalize on, and that's what I'm looking for.
Ultimate Fighter Season 6 winner Mac Dancig has weathered the storms all fighters must survive to succeed. And after a big win over Justin Buchholz and a new outlook on his career, he's right where he wants to be.
I feel like I'm better in the areas that count. And I feel like if he does decide to stand with me, you know, he might land some shots, but it's only a matter of time before I land the shots that count. I'm gonna win, period, point blank.
After winning Season 2 of The Ultimate Fighter, Dzho Stivenson fought his way to a world lightweight title shot against BJ Penn. And though he fell short that night, with wins in 2 of his last 3 fights, Dzho Daddy's future still looks bright.
My wrestling, Mac's jiu-jitsu, both of our stand-up styles, this is not going to decision. Definitely fight of the night, and I'm getting my hand raised.
Mac Dancig, fired up. Born in Cleveland, Ohio. Fighting out of Las Vegas, both men known for their spectacular grappling skills. He's in a good place mentally, he's having fun, and he's looking to build some momentum and try to rise to the top at 155.
Well, you know what? Mac Dancig is a very skilled guy. He's had a lot of experience fighting all over the world. Fought Sakurai in Japan. I mean, he's 28-1 in his professional mixed martial arts career. Very, very clean stand-up. Very good ground game as well. This is a really evenly matched fight, Mike. Both guys former winners of The Ultimate Fighter, and both guys really need a win.
Mac Dancig dropped back to lightweight after that 4-0 run at 170 to win Season 6 of The Ultimate Fighter. He finished all of his fights on the show. We talked about the victory over Justin Buchholz at Mandalay Bay, UFC 109. Both worked on their striking. He wants to make sure that his future will take place inside the octagon. Mac Dancig.
Well, you know, especially with the acquisition of the WEC and all those 155-pounders that came over with that, there's a lot of pressure on these guys to perform and to perform spectacularly.
Dancig knows it, and he looks to answer it tonight. Mac Dancig. Dzho Daddy Stivenson, born in Torrance, California, trains with Greg Jackson and the great team in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Also spent a little time with Mark Lehman and Team Takedown. Deadly guillotine choke. He's finished 4 fights with that guillotine. Good wins, some tough losses, true desire to be a champion. And if you look at the fight card and the resume in the UFC, he's fought the higher level of competition.
Yes, he has. His challenge for the title. And, you know, he's one of those guys that if he catches you, as you said, with that guillotine, no matter who you are, he can finish you. He has a tremendous amount of fights. This is his 48th professional fight. And that speaks for a lot in itself. He's been around for a long, long time. And Dzho Daddy Stivenson has, you know, he's got real good power in his hands. He's a bit short for the weight class, though, but if he can get close to you and land those shots, what he tries to do is take guys down and finish them on the ground. That's where he's the best at. Very good ground and pound, very good submissions, very good leg locks as well. We don't see him go for those that often in the octagon, but if he sees an opening, he'll dive on one, and he has crushing submission power.
He has fought the likes of BJ Penn for the title, Kenny Florian, Diego Sanchez, Nate Diaz, Spencer Fisher, George Soteropoulos, and tonight he faces off against fellow Ultimate Fighter winner, Mac Dancig. Dzho Daddy Stivenson. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight is brought to you by UFC Store. The sport lives here. Dancig, 2 years the elder of Stevenson. Everything else is virtually identical. With the official introductions, once again, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Go to UFC.com/Marines to see what happens when elite cage fighters take on elite war fighters. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 20 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Mac Dancig. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 36 wins, 11 losses, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155½ pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Victorville, California, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Dzho Daddy Stivenson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, our referee. Dzho Stevenson, Mac Dancig.
And I'd just like to point out that this is Joe's son, Joey's 10th birthday today. Happy birthday, Joey.
Happy birthday to Joey, father of 4 sons, Joey, Tyler, Frankie, and Max.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go fight, guys.
Tonight's clock brought to you by Affliction. Live fast at afflictionclothing.com. I know what Daddy wants to give Joey for his birthday. A big UFC victory. White trunks for Dzho Daddy Stevenson, black trunks for Mac Dancig. Pushing forward, got clipped. Stevenson did spend some time in amateur boxing. Front kick by Dancig. A lot of movement from Dancig early. Over the top, Stevenson. Greg Jackson saying, let's go, Daddy. Follow the game plan.
Yeah, and I wonder what that game plan is. I would imagine it would be get this fight to the ground. But Dancig is no picnic there either. But a very good Kimura.
Good kicks from Stevenson. Looking to trip up Dancig.
Good jab by Dzho. And a good shot to the body.
Don't forget, Dzho, our fans can vote for Fight of the Night at UFCVote.com, powered by Boost Mobile, on your computer or smartphone. The winning matchup of Fight of the Night, chosen by our fans, will receive a $100,000 bonus by President Dana White. You can see the announcement live on UFC.com later tonight. UFCVote.com.
Dzho connected with the right hand over the top. Wow. Holy. Out of nowhere. The force of Dzho coming in. Mac Dancig timed it perfectly. How fired up is he?
Mac Dancig with a huge knockout.
Wow. That was just perfect timing. Let's take a look at that. I want to see that again. Here it is. Dzho charging in. Look at that. Perfect timing. It's amazing. He was moving away as he landed this, too. Just precision striking right there. Right on the chin, and Dzho was out cold. Boom. Crazy. I mean, he had no weight. He was moving his weight backwards at the same time. It was just perfect technique.
Looked like a Chuck Liddell punch. The way he was moving backwards, put it on the chin, and finished the fight. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Mac Dancig with a huge knockout of Dzho Stivenson. With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Mac Dancig.
Mac Dancig by knockout. Here's Dzho.
Wow, what a brilliant counter left hook, man. I mean, that was, in one word, that was surprising.
Oh, thank you. I've been landing that for years and years, and I never knew how to put power on it the right way. And I just started loosening up and popping it the way it's supposed to go.
Well, let's take a look at it, man, because you were moving backward. You had all your weight was going backward, and look at this, just precise striking.
Yeah, you know, I knew he was going to come in and lead with that left hook, the way he opens up like that. I studied tape of him, and I just knew that he's going to walk into that, and the whole thing is hitting the jaw. I never used to hit the jaw. I used to hit the forehead. Hit the jaw, the guy goes out. I'm here to stay. I love you, Nova.
You are here to stay. Congratulations. Huge victory. Mac Dancig, ladies and gentlemen.
A shout out to his baby girl, Nova. Mac Dancig, 4th win in the UFC, by far his most dynamic performance. Mac Dancig knocks out Dzho Stivenson. Tonight's Stevenson-Dancig fight has been presented by the United States Marine Corps. Go to UFC.com/Marines to see what happens when elite cage fighters take on elite war fighters. Congratulations, Mac Dancig, victorious tonight in Montreal. Here's what